Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Kristi and today I have a fridge organization video for you guys. The majority of the products that I am using are Dollar Tree. And be prepared, it is a disaster in here. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm mortified at the thought of showing you guys the inside of our fridge. But this is real life. When we bought this fridge, it was just the summer of 2018 and I went ahead and organized it really well and it looked great, but things have got out of control again. So let's go ahead and take a peek inside this fridge, declutter, and reorganize. This should be like hashtag mom life or something. I mean, this is what happens when you have kids in the house and you're just always in a hurry. You're just throwing things in. As you can see, I have bins in here for organizing. Nobody puts anything in them. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start out by just taking everything out of this section and laying it on the bar and decluttering. So let's go ahead and get started. Hang in there with me, guys. It's gonna be a process. Yeah, it's a scary disaster. So let's start with that top shelf. Cheese ball. Pickles. Gosh. More pickles. And then this thing is amazing. Having a Lazy Susan in here works so well. I just can't get to it right now. Okay, that just looks gross. My veggie drawer is even so full I have nowhere to put our zucchini. But hopefully we'll be eating that tonight. More meats. More meats. Oh. And this is where Twinkles was in the fridge that's our Elf on the Shelf during Christmas. And seriously, these have to go. Some milks. More meats. Now, I have to say, this is what I use for our cheese, and most of the time it does make it in there, but I'm thinking I may need something bigger because our love of cheese has expanded. More meats. And we go through about 2 to 3 dozen eggs a week. So our fruit and vegetable drawers have pretty much stayed the same. These are some bins that I got at Dollar Tree when we organized and bought the refrigerator back in the summer of 2018. We keep apples in one and oranges in the other, but these are just so big I can only fit these 2 in here. So what I'm hoping to do is make some smaller bins in here and also have more room for other fruits. And our veggie drawer, since we started eating healthier in 2019, is out of control. I mean, it is just so full and very unorganized. So I need to work on this definitely. And the very bottom drawer was always the kids' snack drawer, and it sort of still is, but it's turned into a catch-all drawer too. So I mean, cans of chicken to make chicken salad are snack, so people throw them in there so they'll be cold when they make it. But the snack drawer has become unreal. So definitely time to empty all this out. Oh, see, like I said, cheese. We have cheese everywhere. And these aren't snacks. These are for baking. See, I have the containers. And I do love these. These are Dollar Tree chopping mats. And what I do is I put these in the bottom of this drawer so that the drawer doesn't get stained or nasty. And if I need to take them out, I can just take the chopping mats out and wash them. So there's your little tip. Okay, now it is completely emptied out, just the middle compartment. I'm going to leave the condiments on the sides until I get this part done. But seriously, guys, I told you I don't hold anything back on my channel. This is what it's like when you have a family and you get busy and you just don't have time to clean out the refrigerator. It is nasty. So the first thing I'm going to do is just close this up and let it get back to its temperature. And I'm going to declutter. And when I say declutter, I mean go through all of this food that came out of the refrigerator. And this is what's in there. So when my kids open the fridge and they say, "Mom, we don't have anything to eat. We don't have any food." Seriously, we have too much food. That's the problem. So I'm going to look at dates, check things out, and go through some of this and see what we got. I'm actually taking all the drawers and shelving out and cleaning those with a warm, soapy dish rag. I didn't want to put too many chemicals in here since our food was going to be touching it. So I'm just using like Dawn dish soap and warm water to wipe everything down with. So as I mentioned earlier, these chopping mats from Dollar Tree come in a 2-pack. They are at the kitchen section, so where all your supplies are. This is one of my favorite tips for your refrigerator. I put these on my shelves and in my drawers in case there's a spill or a leak. All I need to do is just pull this out because it usually contains it. Plus, it keeps my shelves from getting scratched up and overly dirty. So all I do is just line these on my shelves and on the inside of my drawers. Right now, Dollar Tree has some gorgeous baskets in, and that's what I want to do in this refrigerator is utilize some storage baskets. I picked up the gray because I thought it was a nice neutral color, and I absolutely love these. I only picked up 2. They are available in several different colors, but now I'm kicking myself for not picking up more. So what I'm using these for is I'm going to use one for my meats and I'm going to use one for my cheeses. Again, we have a lot of cheese, but they fit in there great. Even the big container, I think this is a 10-ounce container of the shredded Parmesan cheese, fits in there great. So what I'm going to do is just put this one up top. So this other gorgeous gray basket I'm using for our meats. And when I mean meats, I mean like our Canadian bacon, our deli meat, our pepperonis, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and put my milk back in the refrigerator, and in case any of you don't know, your milks always need to go to the furthest back of your refrigerator because it is the coldest area of your fridge. So I'm just going to put both of those right there. I did pick up several of these microwave safe bowls. These are by Cooking Concepts, and they're white. They're not huge, but they're not tiny either. So I thought they may help organize the refrigerator some. And what I want to use these for is hopefully my fruit and veggie drawers. I did switch up when I took everything out and cleaned it. I switched up the fruit and vegetable drawers just to have, you know, something a little different. Keep the kiddos on their toes. So this is going to be our veggie drawer now, and this is going to be our fruit drawer. So what I did was I got rid of the big tote bins that I had, the storage bins, and I'm using these smaller Cooking Concepts. This one's got our oranges in it. I think this is going to save me a ton of room. It's going to give me a lot more room. Then here's our apples. Bradley's favorites, the apples. Kerrigan's is the oranges. So I'm going to leave those right here so that they're easier to get to. Now I still have space to put the blueberries inside instead of stacking them on top. And if I wanted to put more fruits back through here, I still would have room. Dollar Tree does have these plastic egg holders in, and I absolutely adore mine. Kicking myself for not getting 2 or 3 when they had them because we go through so many eggs. But I only have the 1, so I think it is more pleasing than the crates, the little cartons that they come in. Since we have 2, I'm going to put this one up front and this one in the back. The Lazy Susan is not a Dollar Tree product, but you can make your own if you want. All you would need is 2 cake pans or 2 pie pans and some marbles. So you would just take the marbles, put them between here, and then you would have your own Lazy Susan, and you could just turn it as you wanted to. That's just a way to not lose items in your fridge. Once you've got them on here, all you gotta do is just spin it and you can find what you need to. So in the back on the Lazy Susan, I'm going to put our ricotta cheeses and our sour creams. We have several. This one's almost empty, so I'll put the other one there. And probably some salsas. That way you can easily find everything and you don't have to worry about moving stuff around. That's hilarious. I've decided to go ahead and still leave the bottom drawer the kids' snack drawer. And this is just called the cool drawer. This piece is also not Dollar Tree. I did pick this up at TJ Maxx during the summer of 2018. And I just like to keep it in here because it fits nicely. I can put the kids' cheese sticks in the front, and then I put also their little applesauce packets in the back. I push it all the way over to the edge, and I don't have to worry about cheese sticks all over the drawer. I also picked up the long, small gray basket to fit into the snack drawer, and we're just going to put it right towards the corner. I love the Essentials drawer organizers that are at Dollar Tree. They have these in tons of different sizes. They're rubbery on the bottom, and they also have the little rubber feet, and they don't slide around. So I will also be adding these to the drawers to contain some of the kids' snacks. So I organized it in a way that we have the kids' snacks on this side, Chris's or mine on this side, and then drinks over here. Nothing is rolling around, and we have plenty of room. Also, there's extra room in the back if I wanted to put anything else. I've honestly been dreading the vegetable drawer the most because there's really not much you can do with it. I did put the avocados in one of the little microwave safe bowls, and I'm going to leave those up front. When we're ready to use one, we usually just pull it out, let it sit out overnight, and it ripens that fast. That's why we keep them in the fridge. We also just have 1 cucumber, and those go really fast in this house too. The girls love them, so I keep those up front. I have the jalapeno poppers for a meal that I'm going to make this week, and I don't want to forget, so I'm going to leave those right up front. Or the little jalapeno peppers. So I'm going to leave those right up front so I can see them, because you can see through this door. And then I also have some spinach that I'm going to use for a meal this week. Chris goes through a lot of celery during the week, so I'm going to leave that partially up front too so he can reach in and get those. I'm about the only one that eats carrots. It's so hard to organize this drawer. And then we do have some salad mix left that we like to eat on, and some zucchini that's in the bag. I knew that this drawer was going to be the hardest to organize and have tons of stuff in it because we go through so much fresh produce now that we're doing healthier menu plans throughout the week. But this will go pretty fast, and as it does, we'll just refill it. But I'm still on the lookout for some easy containers to store. Before I put any more in the main compartment, I do want to go through the doors and check out my condiments, go through, see what we've got doubles of, see what we've got that may be expired, and things that we just don't like. I just need to go ahead and purge and get rid of some things. In case you don't know, or you don't follow me or watch any of my videos, the pickle obsession in this house is real. So much so that they're going to be getting their own dedicated shelf. I have so many. These lower two I'm going to dedicate to condiments that we use often, like ketchup and mayonnaise, just so it's easier for my 10-year-old to reach them. On the very bottom shelf, I added some drinks that we have that aren't go-to drinks, but we like to have them here in case we have company. Again, the condiments that are go-to every day, such as ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard. My dedicated pickle shelf, and also up here we have olives. On the opposite side, what I did was I dedicated these two for breakfast items like our syrups, our jams, our jellies, and things like that. And then the very top one, this may be odd to you guys, but I didn't even touch it. This is my skincare that needs to stay refrigerated. So like vitamin C's. Dollar Tree currently has these in all different shapes and sizes. I used these for the meat and cheese. I picked up this long, skinny, narrow one so that it would fit right here. We could either put bottled water in it, but right now we're going to put salad dressings. I thought that would be great, so every time we need them, we can just pull the whole thing out, take it to the table when we're done, and bring it back. These are gorgeous. I do have several extras in these bigger baskets, just in case I need them, because you see that I have plenty of room. This is an overview of how everything turned out. You can see I have a ton of room left just by putting all my cheese and meat in these, and my condiments are rearranged here. I just have so much more room to add things, and it doesn't look cluttery. It looks nice and organized. Now that I have every single thing added in, our butter and some flatbreads, that's it. I still have this entire shelf right here. I think I'm going to designate this one for leftovers. I can always put another one of these baskets here if I need to, or move the butter down and put one here and here. Tons of room left, and it looks so much better. The drawers turned out great. There's the fruit. The veggies a little messier, but it is more organized. And then the kids drawer. There's the rest of the side compartments. So for very minimal cost, you can organize your refrigerator with Dollar Tree products. And have I mentioned again how much I'm loving these new basket designs? Thank you guys so much for watching my refrigerator organization and declutter. I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.